Hey, what's up, Bob John? Hello, everybody. What up, what up? I hope everyone's ready to rock. Hey, Vinny, good to see you. QZ, what's up? Now today, I'm gonna be working on my new Sith Lord Psyker build. It is insane. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm just getting my tweets on. This game is great, QZ. Wait till you see it in action. It's launching very soon. And if you decide you like it, make sure to use my code to buy it. All right. Link is in the description of the video. But first, take a good look at it. All right. It's awesome. Trust me, this game is damn good. But you got to see it for yourself. All right. Decide for yourself. If you like Left 4 Dead 2, if you like Vermintide 2, this is the game for you. Poppy, what's up? Barak, good to see you. The graphics are the best. Yep, you're early. You got plenty of time to check out my new Sith Lord Psyker build, alright? I'm going for that. I'm going for that. Now, the game is going to get blurry whenever I alt-tab out of it, but don't worry, I won't be alt-tabbing too often. So don't mind me too much, okay? Alright, the reason I'm doing this is to solve a graphics-related issue. So, if you see the blurriness like this, don't panic. Don't panic, okay? I'm just gonna alert you to that. Okay, all good. Everything's settling in. Well, technically, this is the Emperor Palpatine build. It's basically focused around like becoming a full-on fucking Sith Lord. Most PCs will not handle this game, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'm sure you can deal. Now, first and foremost, what we got to find is any missions with scriptures. This will do. So we got to go in. All right. Now, bear with me. Like I said, every time I alt tab out. Now, why will I be alt tabbing? I'm going to explain this to you repeatedly throughout. It's because I do alternate stuff in the background while I wait. And also to double check on certain things. Please make sure you guys also like the stream, okay? You guys need to like the stream so that we can go higher in the algorithm. Make sure you do that. Let's get into it now. Every time I am back on, though, you will see that the stream is normalized, and then you guys will be able to enjoy the content. So just bear with the scrunching up, all right? I will alert you every time it's gonna happen because I'll need to alt tab. Now, this game is only going to be on Xbox, not on PlayStation, all right? But yeah, this PC, whether your PC can handle it or not, that'll depend on you. Now, what's the greatest part about this build? This build is entirely focused around one thing. Mobility, CC, and high damage. All right. Anything that any other build can do, this build can do just the same. That, and you can hyper brain burst as well, which is really awesome. It's like so. You can also insta-gib most things in melee combat. So this is my new full Sith Lord, because a Sith Lord is powerful. A Sith Lord does not care who comes up against him. A Sith Lord just kills whoever comes up, so their existence doesn't matter. This build also gives you the unique power of the Force Push, which comes as part of the sword. So if you combine it with your lightning, you are literally a Sith Lord, which is hilarious. See, in melee combat, you can just push them. This gives your team valuable time to do whatever else they need to do. Yep, it's deadly and helpful. It presents, like, after testing all the feats, I literally spent hours and hours testing all the feats. It is absolutely insane. Like, this build is the best of the best. People can say whatever they want, like, oh, this staff is better, that staff is better. No, nothing beats this. Like I said, this is literally the best of the best. Hound's dead. Okay, no problem. And the best part about this build is that it brings the awesome power of the Surge Staff, which allows you to stun specials. The Surge Staff is one of the few weapons in this game that can actually stun a special, which is really, really important. If a mutant is charging your team, like so, you can literally just stun him. See? Any special wants to come up to your team, easy peasy. Insta stun. And FYI, it works on any special in the game. So feel free to use that. Anyone comes up to you, just force push them like a Jedi. It's so easy. And the only downside to this build, though, is that you've got no defensive perks. So just remember that. Basically, this build is reliant solely on player skill. This build is the build that you use if you are confident in your skills. Think of it kind of like a flawless build in Bugless. It works on the basis that I don't need defense. All I need is my force sword, my force staff, and I manually defend myself. I defend myself like via dodging, things like that. So actually, this is the only time where I'll say my Dauntless skills sort of came in handy, because this is the only build where I literally have never had to worry about, like, I'm not forcing myself to defend. I'm just like capable of, you know, going ham. Like, if I need to use my specials multiple times, this build can do that as well. It gives you full flexibility in what you want to do. It gives you everything, but you have no defense. So you must manually defend yourself by force pushing, things like that. So as long as you know what all your abilities can do and how to utilize them properly, as long as you're actively aware of what's around you. Like, you see Hound coming in, no problem. I can literally just blast him like that. Sith Lord style. I can stun him and then just like lightsaber his ass. Hey, Mini Titan. Yeah, RNGesus, unfortunately, you got no choice. You just gotta hope and pray to him, you know? Also, this is the only build that I've ever worked with that doesn't come with the auto quell. You have to fully use active quelling, but this is the time where mind in motion really comes in handy, because you can just actively quell like that while moving at full speed. So by abusing that mechanic, you can stay literally like safe and actively defend yourself. As you can see, I'm taking very little damage. The team is taking very little damage. This is Endless Horde modifier, by the way. Remember I used to struggle with Endless Horde modifiers? This is Endless Horde. This is Endless Horde plus Scripture Finding. And we're having zero difficulty, guys. We're having zero difficulty. Dude, this build is, honest to God, the best build that I've ever made for the Psyker. And it is unbelievably good at just devastating everything. If there's specials, all you got to do is just use your force push, and then boom, you can just go ham with the brain pops and take out almost any special you like. Now, if I get the deflector ability, boom, I can just one-shot a bulwark with this build. FYI, your 4 swords charge up ability can one-shot anybody. There. Just one shot. See? Like I said, this build is literally all about being a Sith Lord. What is a Sith Lord? Sith Lords are the most badass people ever. Like, they don't bow to anybody. They don't care about anybody. They just do their thing. Oh, hounds. But you also have to know one important thing. You have to learn how to do the apex movement. Because if you don't, you're going to struggle a lot.
Neutralize the hound. Excessive force authorized.
Anybody coming up? No problem. Force push.
Have I then earned respect, fanatic?
While the other Psykers are waiting to close the distance, you just can go ham. You can be free. Oops, sorry. Don't know why the game alt tab there. That was unintentional.
Engaging war protocols.
Like, legit, the best part about this is that I can, if I want to join my zealot and melee, I can go and join him. If I need to fight at range, I can do so.
Air quality perhaps isn't the best in
Yep. The biggest thing that I struggled with was endless horde. I was like, man, how did this is impossible for the Psyker. Then I realized, you know what? I just need to become a Sith Lord. And boom, it's done.
Horde's coming. Enjoy this.
Beast of Nurgle coming in? No problem. You have everything you need for that. Hop.
Beast neutralized.
The best part is that you have the Sith's ability to move. You know how the Force users, like the Jedi, they could do all those acrobatic leaps and stuff like that? It's exactly the same thing. You can do exactly that with this build because you are not, even if you need to quell, you've got full movement speed. So you can abuse that.
Excessive force authorized. We can tend our wounds here. Its pitiable
Oh, shit.
existence is over.
These guys are not tanking for me. Oh, well, the Beast of Nurgle ate me for a bit.
He must not escape.
Now, this is mostly a skill problem.
Judicial Enforcement Station TO8707.
All right. I'm just gonna be a bit selfish here. Take some Medicaid. There we go. Okay. I know, right? How dare this dude nom me? But it's okay. As you can see, we murked all the specials. Like, normally in Endless Horde mode, you see a Beast and Nurgle, it's a GG for your team. But in this case, no problemo. Even though I had to sacrifice, it's okay.
Trapper eliminated. You determinated.
Oh, and the pox bursters, you can stop them with your chain lightning as well. Pox bursters are some of the most devastating to your team. Stop them with your chain lightning. Easy. Chain lightning is one of the only abilities that can stop a pox burster. Remember that. Which is why the Sith Lord build is so useful, because you are basically the carry of your team. Brain Burst, it does more damage, yes, but you need to understand that it is expensive, like you said. So in order to properly utilize it, one thing which you want to be very aware of is just how you're stacking your Brain Bursts and how you're utilizing them.
Get away from that barrel! Get a fire an empty weapon, slab! Take this! Look out! It's going to explode! And deny!
Enemies dug in.
Enemies dug in, no problem. Tactical sight activated.
Engaging war protocols! Duty! Get out!
Yeah, done. Look at these guys worrying about muties and the like. You really think any of them can stop us? No, 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 no. That's not how it works, buddy.
Terminate the gunner!
See, the other Psyker has the Brigade staff, but I think you guys can literally see who's been doing the carry. I mean, he's great at handling the trash mobs, but when it comes to the specials, when it comes to the big guys, you didn't see any fire on them, did you? No, you saw lightning, because that's what this build does. This build is designed solely for that.
Initiating crowd control!
Once we're down, we're trapped there.
Now, Brain Burst is really good, don't get me wrong. It's a special killer. But if they're in closer and melee range, right, you can just pop them with the sword. And it does more damage. Sometimes you lack options against Ragers. That's okay. With this build, stun them. Stun them. Stop them for your whole team. Easy. As you can see, the CC value that you bring is like... Exactly. No. See, the thing about this is that, like I said, it's active defense. You don't defend by relying on passives, which is the great part about this. If you're like, for example, if you're really good at Dauntless and you know how to dodge all attacks and stuff, like this is pretty much the same thing. You don't have to worry about like defensive cells. You're effectively, what you're doing here is you're actively defending yourself by dodging, by ensuring that no matter what the enemy does, they cannot stop you. I have freedom of movement to quell, and I'm quelling while moving at full speed. That's what's so awesome about the Sith Lord build. You're a Sith Lord. Why? Like you're not constrained by mere mortal concerns of, oh, I need defense. Now fuck that. Okay, I am the most badass creature in this universe, and nobody can say otherwise. All right, they want to fuck with me? I can just unleash my force powers on them. All right, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? They're just gonna take a shit ton of damage. Meanwhile, I'm moving at full speed. I've fully quelled again, and I'm ready to unleash lightning. I have absolute dominion over range and CC. What are they gonna do? Like I said, what are these enemies gonna do? Oh, Plague Ogre? No problem. Active Quell while dodging back. Easy peasy. Come on. I'll wait till they distract it. You can't get through my force shield. Oh, you distracted it? Good. Watch this. Come on. Yep, taken out. Come on. Now I can start brain bursting again. Reduce my force. Brain bursting again. I mean, did you ever have any doubt that I would create one of the most OP builds? I mean, you gotta trust me, right? After you know my standard from Dauntless, I just had to test and test and test and test. And once I tested it all, here we go. Easy. Oh, they've got a Dread Rager? No problem. He can't do shit. He cannot touch my team. He literally cannot touch my team. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? All they can do is bleed. Oh, Hound? No problem. Tossed by Mutant? No problem. I still got plenty of health. Come on, bring it on. I restore my shields and do it again. You're dead. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I know where you are. What's the matter? I mean, Psyker is awesome. I'm gonna do all the classes, obviously. But, yep. Why would I ever give up pure power? Like, I am literally the crux of the team. Poxburster, no problem. I can literally stun them down anytime. Because what kills your team the most is specials. No other staff has the hard CC of the Surge. And that's why it's so important to bring all of these factors to your team. The hard CC of the Surge staff cannot be broken, cannot be beaten. And it is so necessary to stop Poxbursters. It is so necessary to stop all of them. If you don't stop them, then you are fucking over your team for no reason. Okay. Now, shall we go and turn the boss into a joke? Once we're all good here, I'll go turn the boss into a joke.
What happened to the puny enforcers?
Down here, the Emperor's light is the only hope. Been that way for a long time.
Squeezed by criminals above and below. Who'd be an enforcer?
Alright. Time to turn this boss fight into a joke. Y'all ready?
I trained for moments like this. Did you?
Medivac down!
Okay. His strength is already reduced, right? This is where the fun begins. Now we take care of the ads. Now no hordes, right? Okay. I back up. Active Quell. Swapping. This is the finale. What's the matter, boss man? GG.
You have exceeded projections. Or less.
And like I said, throughout today, you'll just see this build work. Now, granted, this is only T3, but I actually used it in T4 Endless Horde. I just didn't have the footage because I was testing it yesterday.
My sibling! Slaughtered!
Huh? How did that guy die? Nani? Of course, granted, everybody was working together. Don't forget that. It wasn't just me. Everybody was working together, and obviously we are all level 30, but you can just see the raw power that is involved in a build like this. It is crazy. It is crazy, and it is possible. That's why having the power of a Sith Lord just allows you to just... Also, don't forget to like the stream, guys. Every time you like the stream, it'll help us out tremendously. Also, don't worry about it going blurry for a second. I'm just doing my background stuff as I always do. Why do I do this? Because I always check on certain things while I wait for the next during the loading screens and whatever. So you see it go blurry during those times. It's not so much about the power, it's about bridging all the gaps. You see, like, if we want to talk about power, okay, and this is just me being honest, the veteran sharpshooter has far more power than your Psyker ever will have. And that's just me being honest. Like, I could lie and say, oh no, the Psyker is stronger than the veteran sharpshooter, but no, the veteran sharpshooter is a strong range DPS. Their literal job is to do the most range DPS possible. If they're not doing that, they are fucking failing. All right, and that's something that people always forget about. But by that same token, what you also have to understand is, hang on, where's my last curio? It's called the Obsidiax Bullet Sheath. I'm upgrading my curios first because I want the perfect god roll for my weapons first before I consecrate them. Oh shit. All I got was revive speed. I don't need that shit. Oh well, doesn't matter. I want more stats, more offensive stats, but it's okay. I can live with that. Now, where's the scripture mission? Assassination with endless hordes. Gimme. Let's go. More endless horde missions. And y'all know how difficult endless horde missions are. But with this build, no problem. Listen, my honesty is the most important thing, because if I wasn't honest with you, y'all wouldn't trust me with the content. The only reason my content's been doing so well is because I've always been honest with the people. I've always given people my full honesty, no matter what the situation is, because there's no point in lying to anybody. Now you're gonna see the screen go blurry because I'm just gonna tweet one of my videos again. We just hit 6.6k views for the Force Staff video, and I'm just stoked. Okay, we just hit 6.6k views and counting. Will this hit 7k? Darktide 40k. Oh yeah. It just feels good. All right, but yes, don't forget to like the stream and let's go smack some heads. Okay, screen should be unblurred again. Like I said, sorry about that. I have played the lights out mode, Nico. I absolutely love it. And this was the build that actually carried me through it. The Daemon Host is so easy. The Daemon Host is literally nothing. I think you would have caught a glimpse of me fighting the Daemon Host, although I was using the dueling saber then. But yeah, I love the lights out mode. It's so fun because it's not that dark and I can just wander around and really brutalize a lot of characters. It's fun. Very fun.
End waypoint is Judicial Enforcement Station TM8707. The target can be found within. Approaches to be made through the underhabs. Try to preserve the element of surprise.
All right, let's get back to it.
Looks like we'll be wading through sewage and refuse.
At least the heretics won't see you coming.
It's an outlaw zone. Guns ready.
Ah, we have a new person, Maximilian.
Send a D6
I'll just wait for him.
and enter dwelling levels.
But yes, the Sith Lord build is just, it just gives you everything. Because don't forget, with your Force Sword, you have the Force Push. It is the best knockdown in the game. So with this build, right, you have literally unlimited CC. It'll be released on the 30th. So I will be doing a long stream on the 1st of December, effectively. And with this build, you can actively quell with anything you want. So you don't have to feel like, oh, I can only actively quell with this and that. Like I said, the biggest downside to this is that you do not have any defensive perks. So you no longer have like the range toughness reduction. So if you do get unfortunately caught by range combatants, you have to run. Make sure to properly use your teammates as a shield. Okay, it's very important. If you do not properly use your teammates as a shield, okay, you're gonna have a bad time. That's what they're there for. They're less squishy than you. You are squish.
Death, the only answer to this profane life. Terminate the gunner.
Watch and learn!
Easy enough.
Sniper, see?
Calling the war.
Kill shot ready.
Maintenance area HL 1866, D16. I'm in such an lamentable condition.
Excessive force authorized.
Now it's a fight. We need to get to the pound.
Taking a shot.
Would you believe this is actually more pleasant than much of my recent life?
All too easily, Sidney. And a drug domination!
I hear the dead.
I'm down.
Oh, isn't this delightful?
Do not touch me.
Come on, bot. On your feet.
Visual on a sniper!
Whoop. Aww. The sniper is behind me.
Me simpletons.
The only problem is when the bots get caught, unfortunately. LOL. The bots are really bad at rezzing. Yeah, you can quell and move at the same time, but the downside is obviously if you have bots, Endless Horde might still be a bit of a problem. But I need scriptures, so I have to keep trying those missions. Now, if this guy had also brought the same thing, it would have been easier. But I think you can clearly see the difference between my Psyker versus other Psykers. They're not able to do the kind of things that I'm able to do. Well, that's good, Kono. Dude, that sniper clearly became a Daemon Prince just from that. But I just wish that there were more players in my region, because it's like I'm just waiting for the full launch. That way I can just have more players in my region. Like that would actually be epic for me. Oh, you want to see my feats? No problem. I mean, I'll do a video on it, so like you guys can have it. But if you just want to see the feats, you can take it anytime. Wait, sorry, 1 second. There we go. If I accidentally alt tab, right? Okay, so just to explain, right? One other thing that you want to do is set your game to full screen mode. But when I'm streaming, right, if I alt tab, it goes clunky. But this helps to prevent crashes. 95% of the crashes can be prevented if you play in full screen mode rather than borderless full screen. The feats are really simple. I use Quietude over Warp Absorption simply because there's a lot of situations where you have to hunker down or run away. And if you're not actively killing, Warp Absorption doesn't do it for you, which is why I like Quietude instead. If you prefer Warp Absorption, please use it. Inner Tranquility is to help with your Surge Staff, because your Surge Staff builds up peril the most out of all the staffs, even with the high peril resistance. So you need inner tranquility. Psychic Communion is standard. Mind in Motion, very good for survival. Kinetic Flare is an extra. Like, honestly, you can go between Kinetic Flare and Warp Battery, up to you. I just like this because it helps to maintain charges sometimes. And Kinetic Barrage is for anti-special combat when you're in a serious situation. All right. Now, come on, where are scriptures? I need a mission with scripts. Grims. I don't want Grims. I guess this is my only option. Well, one more try. If I don't get teammates, I will just do something else. Oh, looks like I'm getting straight into a mission. There should be teammates at least. But yeah. Okay, you'll see the quality dip for a second. Guys, don't forget to like the stream. Every time you like the stream, it helps more people. It helps me go higher in the algorithm. So that'll help more people discover the stream. If you guys are okay with it, right? Press the like button on the stream. It really helps. It really helps. And it would probably help other psychers as well to be able to see this kind of stuff. Anyway, let's get into it. Hopefully, I have teammates this time. For my Sith Lord build, yes. For the Sith Lord build, you must have the Force Sword. And I'll demonstrate why if I get the chance. But your Surge Staff is for taking care of specialists. All right. The Surge Staff can actually stun specials. So it's very important to do that. And especially the Pox Burster. All right. The Surge Staff is the only one in the entire game that can actually stun the Pox Burster. So you need it. The Force Sword is used because of the Force Push. It is one of the best CCs in the game for close range, as well as the special ability. You can basically one-shot a lot of characters, and it's very useful overall. Although it doesn't really count as a Brain Burst, it is still very, very helpful. If you need to rip somebody to shreds, that's the way to do it. But like I said, with this build, you must be very aware of how you move. All right? You can't let yourself get caught out. Because you've got no defensive perks. So if you end up getting caught out and you don't dodge actively and continuously, you can end up in a pretty bad situation. But the best part is that you can quell with any of the items. So you're not limited to just quelling with your Force Staff, you can quell with anything. Okay, searching through. I'll let the Ogryn handle the Pox Burster. Oh, they've got such a lovely horde. One little creature just came up there. Rager, no problem. Drag shotgunners, no problem. All of them can go shiver mode for a second.
abandoned.
Where is that guy? Oh,
Initiating crowd control.
Come out of cover and play.
these guys okay?
Finally, justice for its victims. This way.
I would love to go that way.
Medipack. This way.
Fine, fine, fine. Have it.
Your leg, Gunner.
Why are they all like these guys? I don't know what they're doing.
We can challenge this one.
Charge it.
And a front domination.
Look at that old grin go!
I showed him, boss.
Looks like you need to recharge.
Okay, relax.
Oh, that's what I was looking for.
Initiating crowd control.
More stupid.
What are they doing? These guys must be trying to find Medicaid, but honestly, are they that desperate for it? Like, calm down. There's more up ahead. Just progress.
Judicial Enforcement Station TN8707.
This is the one and only thing I dislike about some teams. They're like so slow with progress. Come on, let's go.
This way.
Sanction redacted target is Cavalry Magistrati TN8707. Proceed with haste.
Don't get courage, you heretic!
Heretic Razor dead and gone.
Priest of kill man.
Good work, kid.
Hey, slow us down!
Follow me.
Trump is dead!
Okay, let them all take a taste of
No
medical
need to be snide.
Medical
If you need
love.
Healing, just
go.
say.
All right, let's move. Do 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 do. Hmm.
Watch it. Sniper.
Bastion 220 combat stunts! Get some of this ammo, big man!
Ah, yes, Beast of Nurgle. I'll let them do their thing. Okay, all good.
Grab some of that ammo, sellers.
Now, this guy's just gonna check around for scriptures. I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, nothing much here, which is good.
Initiating crowd control!
Trappers down!
I am anti.
Engaging critical target!
The numbers are significant. Our professional does it.
In hordes that are close range, please use your force sword because the force push is better CC than lightning. Lightning only hits up to about 5 targets, so lightning is better for range CC, but close range CC, please use the force sword because it will help you. It will keep you alive.
Blessed ammo, as I required.
Yes, that is also a known problem, but that is why the force sword covers that shortcoming. They will definitely fix it. Like, it is a known issue. But as you can see, I'm taking very little damage here, so it's all good. In this situation where I know that there's a limited number of enemies, I don't worry too much about... I don't worry too much about the force push because the force push is not as necessary here.
You need to group together.
There we go. I'm not sure if they added range on it, but listen, if you're happy with the trauma staff, use it. You know? I just find that the trauma staff, right? Once you get to missions where it's once you get to missions where like they're very open and the range is big, the trauma staff falls short. Also because it raises peril a bit too much. Oh, what the hell? Why does that keep happening? Okay, there seems to be a bit of a problem with the full screen mode, as in it keeps triggering something really weird. I'm gonna have to fix that eventually. I don't know. If I had to choose between all the different staffs, right, the surge to me is just too useful. Because being able to stop certain creatures dead in their tracks is beautiful. But the trauma is good as well. The trauma has like the best hard CC, I would say. If you can aim. If you can aim. The surge staff just saves me time because I don't have to aim.
Scriptures!
I'll have it!
Yeah, I'll be making a video on this. No problem, Grabs. But I can also show the talents right after this. No problem. No problem, Nitro Warlord. That is what I do. I mean, no matter what game I play, that's pretty much what I do. People who are fans from my other games like Poppy, they'll be able to tell you that whenever I take on a game, right, I always try and make sure that I give you guys the most accurate and honest information. Stuff that I can physically test and show, because if I don't do that, then not only am I feeding you guys the wrong idea, but I'm literally trying to sell a dream that doesn't work. When I test something, it has to work in all situations. I'm in an Endless Horde Malice level mission. I actually have done this with a T4 Endless Horde as well, and this build works. So
Hey, that shot again!
but yeah, this gives me overall like the best options for the Psyker. Just that I have no defense, but I mean, defense is not really a problem. Dodge and use cover. That's the best I can tell you, because at higher levels, if you don't do that, you're gonna get butt fucked anyway. Like, the biggest problem in T4 is that enemies hit really hard. So even with the perks, I found that I was gonna die. So like, I prefer to actively avoid taking damage. It just makes more sense to me.
That's a good start.
Ammo!
All right. Yeah, once you get the Surge Staff and the Forest Sword, like at first I didn't like having both the Forge Sword, the Force Sword, and the Surge Staff, but once I tested and started using this build, it was just super effective. And yes, I will be making a video on this pretty much later tonight, so y'all can look forward to it. Yeah. So I'm glad you guys like my videos, and well, plus I mean the Force Sword allows you to do weird shit. Now this is where the fun begins. So as always, especially in Endless Horde mode, please focus on the ads. Alright? Ads must die first. The boss is secondary. Oh, hang on. There we go, he's done. Okay. No, the Force Sword, the greatest part of it, right, is the Force Push. Being able to use the Force Push is so good. It basically is the close range CC, like, in fact, okay, let's talk damage, right? Let's talk damage for a second. When I'm going through the feats, I'll explain a little bit more. So the Force Sword, now of course you want the Deflector Blessing. I don't have it yet, but like when it comes to the Force Sword, the thing that people like and I myself especially avoided in the past, was that if I was using a staff, I chose a normal melee weapon so that I could quell. That was what I wanted, all right? But I realized later on that the Force Sword, if you choose Mind in Motion, so basically Mind in Motion is the key to this whole thing. If you choose Mind in Motion, it works really well with the Force Sword because you can just actively quell during combat, build up as much peril as you want, and nobody's really going to care. But you have to use Mind in Motion to get to cover, use cover, like, and this is more important at T4 levels and above, because even if you were to take, and I've tried this so many times, Kinetic Shield, now deflection is pretty good though, I have to say. If you have the deflector perk on the Force Sword, deflection is good, but I've tried with Kinetic Shield, and even at T4, I was just getting ripped. You see, I realized that mobility is just too important at the upper levels, because it's like, you basically focus on actively avoiding damage, you know what I'm saying? And you saw how often I didn't even need the Medicae during that run. If you try with other builds, right, Endless Horde mode will fuck you over. And I've literally lost dozens of Endless Horde mode matches simply because, you know, we just couldn't handle it. We just couldn't handle it at all. But now, with this particular build, it's so different. It actually works really well, and that's what's been really strong for me. Okay, now you're gonna see the screen go blurry because I'm in full screen mode. I'm alt tabbing so I can do some channel work in the background, but if you've got questions to ask, you know, go ahead. Yes, this happens often. Now, I do have an explanation for that, Ask Wayne. I'll give it to you in just 1 second. All I ask is just give me 10 seconds of patience, because I'm just gonna quickly do a little something in the background. Okay, then I'll expand the screen again. It will stop being blurry, and then I'll answer your question. Okay, there we go. All right, sorry about that. So the problem with that is that it's not necessarily a bug. See, the animation, all right, for the Surge Staff, when it takes you over 100, you've got basically a 1 second window to use your ability before you pop. I showed that and demonstrated that in my video. But in case, now, because there's no way to show your latency and ping, have you noticed that in some situations when your ping is very high, or it seems like your character is having some lag, that's when the so-called bug occurs. It's actually to do with the ping. It's actually to do with your ping. So if you, unfortunately, you know, and this happens to me as well, if you happen to get into an area where your ping is high, you don't have an option, you will just pop. So that's why I never let myself go to 100. Like, I try not to get into struggle mode, and by switching to this build and actively managing my peril, I've managed to completely avoid that, except for maybe 1 or 2 occasions where I will accidentally go over, but 95% of the time it doesn't happen anymore. This is why active peril management is so important, especially because in T4 onwards, right, you've got 1 less wound, so being downed in any way is basically 100% negative, and you want to avoid that. I'm just waiting for launch so that, like, more people will show up for T4s and stuff like that, because I think a lot of people are lacking in confidence for T4s, and it's not exactly the best situation. I want to see more people excited for T4s, you know. My honest results are that it is good, but when you have to play with full rando teams, right, it's not as strong as the Surge Staff, because the Surge Staff can stun things like Poxbursters, especially in T4 onwards. The hard CC of the Surge Staff is just too important, because it just gives your team options, you see? So the Purgated Staff is very good. It's a boss melter, but you must have, like, if you happen to be the only Psyker on the team, it's way better for you to have the Surge Staff, and your team will thank you for it too, because Dread Ragers, things like that in T4 are very dangerous, and you can completely stun them like this. As you can see, like, although people have argued that Brain Burst is what you should be using against specials, that's great if you're at range. What if they're closing the distance and you don't have an option? You see, you won't always have the most ideal situation, and that's something that you have to be very, very aware of, you know, at all times, especially in endless horde mode where there's a lot of specials. Being able to hard stun is so useful. This is why I cannot ever substitute anything for the surge staff. It just makes too much sense. Like, if I do need to use brain burst, I absolutely do, and I have utilized it multiple times, especially with kinetic barrage. It's good, but you will be limiting yourself if you're like, oh no, you know, I don't want to use because the surge staff stuns everybody and everything. So you need to avoid pox bursters. You need to avoid a lot of stuff, especially when you're talking T4. And the problem is that I've noticed this recently, right? A lot of T4 missions, for some weird reason, even if it doesn't show endless horde mode, you literally get stuck with endless horde mode T4, which makes no sense to me, but that's just how it is. I don't know if it's a bug. I don't know if it's intended, because it's just something that I've noticed and has been going on nearly continuously. So for me, it's just very important to be able to actively use my CCs, things like that, moving in and out of combat as needed. This build just brings a lot of CCs and full active dodging. So as long as you can dodge, you'll be okay. Like I said, in T3s, maybe it's not as important. But in T4s onwards, yeah. If you don't have this, you're fucking screwed. The surge staff's low damage is compensated for by the excessive CC. Like, it's just too important. Especially when they've got Reapers, things like that. You need to slow down the enemy. You must slow down the enemy. You've got no options for that. Because hordes are going to be coming in continuously. That one I'm not so sure. I don't use it at all. Like, I respect the way these guys play, but, you know, sometimes if your team is too gung-ho, you have to be able to back them up. And if you don't, then, well, you're the one who's gonna suffer. Because you're the one who's gonna have to deal with failed missions. And that's why I chose this build over all others. Yeah. The suppression thing, I don't think about it too much. Like, it's on my staff as well, but I really genuinely don't think about it too much. And also, another important thing, please do charge your staffs as much as possible. Because as you can see, right, my team is taking so much damage, whereas I'm relatively okay. Of course, you want to give your team as much backup as possible, but just remember that, you know, a lot of the time, you have to be the one to take care of things. All right. Sometimes you just can't trust randos because how do you know that they've got the best build for their class? You know, I can't confirm that because unlike in Dauntless, I can't say if they've got an Asian robot build, they'll win because I haven't done the other classes yet, you know?
Zealot, you need ammo.
So you always gotta have all the tools necessary at your disposal. And where possible, try to fully charge. Also, the warp absorption is a great talent, but around T4, when you're not killing with every blow, it's a problem. I don't know what to suggest as the blessings. I have not explored blessings yet. I'm actually gonna withhold my judgment until I can reroll blessings. So just use whatever you like. The only blessing that I know to be of very good use is the deflector blessing on the Force Sword. That one is talked about a lot, but I genuinely haven't had the time to experiment with blessings. So I would withhold my judgment. And again, this is why I don't immediately make content unless I have tested it and proven it. You see, Mr. Helen Raju, that is one of the things that is very important to me as a content creator, because a lot of people, they just want to be the first to create content, whether it's true or false. And that's a problem because other people rely on that information and then they get screwed over. I don't like that. So I'm going to wait until I can actively reroll blessings, and then I will find out for you guys what is the best choice. Because otherwise it's going to make no sense. Like me just saying, oh, this is the best. Why is it the best? Have I tested it? Does it function in T4? See, this is the exact problem that I've been mentioning to a lot of people. A lot of people, they're like, oh, I've been to T4. Then I'm like, yeah, okay, were you with a full team? Yes. So you had friends and you could literally communicate with your team. It's also lost because a lot of people don't handle special killing. You see, and that's a big problem. They don't understand that T4 is dangerous. Dangerous as fuck. And you have to, especially when you're with randos, you have to take all that into account. You can't just be like, okay, I'm gonna just do whatever I want to do. Doesn't work that way anymore. Everybody works together or nobody goes home. That's the end of that story, you know what I'm saying? By the way, sorry guys, I gotta focus up, so I will not be focusing on chat. But if you guys say anything, I will definitely check it a little later. Okay? This is just to prevent, you know, me from screwing over my team as well. Because as much as I love chatting with you guys, T4 is where you gotta focus up. Now, see, a horde like this is where your force push is too important. Why? The CC is amazing. Okay? This is where you do not use your surge staff. This is where you take the backseat of the team. Yes, it's nice to do damage, but that's the veteran's job. He's the ranged DPS. The melee DPS is the zealot. Your job, bring that CC. Because you're the guy with the force sword. You're the guy who can literally control that entire thing. And keep your team healthy. Doesn't mean you don't have killing potential. Doesn't mean that you are less than anybody else. No, but you have a role. Do your job.
Coolant control is sealed off. Deploy your data interrogators.
See, with that knockdown, I can straight away just kill 2 shotgunners in melee. So I literally do not have a problem. This is the difference. This is the difference, guys. You gotta understand that. Whenever a lot of people, yeah, it's just the push. It's just the push attack. That's it. That's it. It's major CC and it doesn't cost anything. Look, block, do the push attack, and it knocks them down.
Data stream viable.
It's so good, guys. It's literally so good. Like, there is no CC in the game that is better for melee range. People can argue that the Ogren is better at CC till the cows come home. What if you don't have Ogren? We don't have one right now. So who's gonna do it? You better be able to fucking do it. You see? That's what I always tell people. You aren't always gonna have a perfect situation. So make sure you have the maximum tools available to counter everything. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't allow link posting. Why don't you tell me what the website's called and just write the name of it. You can actually leave it in a YouTube comment anywhere on my videos. I will go I will go take a look at it as soon as I get the chance. Okay, might be helpful to do it that way because YouTube doesn't allow link posting, unfortunately. It does help because obviously link posting was one of the problems that Twitch had, so YouTube tried to resolve it that way. But yeah, you can just type the name of the video of the website, and I'll go Google it myself after this, if you're willing.
You leave me no choice! Those grenades were tedious.
That's a trip kill right there. Would you kindly relinquish my teammate, please?
You sanctioned!
Shit. Come on, I'm trusting my team. There we go.
Gratifying. I dare you preparation.
All right, these guys are handling it well. That's mine. Seen what by now? If you're talking about the website, like I said, I can't see links, bro. So you have to type the website name. All links are automatically removed by YouTube. But yeah. Thank you for subscribing, Ginger Man. Welcome. I promise to only deliver accurate and good content.
Headhunting!
First is vaporized.
You die!
There we go, nice and easy.
Destroyed! I'm reloading!
Yep, that's a nice little bulwark right there. And he's done. Yeah, the thing is, right, a lot of people just want to be the first to create a video, and unfortunately they don't really take into account, like, because look, people know that clickbait works, and they always try and make those kinds of videos, and they'll even employ people. And I've had this, like I said, I'm very different because of the game that I started out with. It's the game called Dauntless, and the content creators there are the scum of the earth. They're the worst human beings that you can imagine. My poor buddy Poppy has had to deal with them. They are the worst of the worst. And because of that, I learned that it's better to always be aware and honest before I do anything else. So, okay, now this is one of the so-called bad situations. This is one of the situations whereby sometimes the teams, they go a little bit too ham. Okay, and you end up like that. Especially that Zurin guy, he's gone a bit too far. But endless horde mode, you gotta work together. So getting isolated, pretty bad. Oh, I need to get to that Medicae. Oh, it's empty. Homie really emptied it. For real? Stop. I would love to use the med station. Come on, you nerds. What are these guys doing? Oh, darn it. Come on. Get off me. What happened to my friend? Oh, basically he was told by this absolute asshole called Death Inferno that if you wound a part, you break it as well. So he was farming for 5 hours and basically got nothing. But again, this is why I told everybody, don't even bother watching the other creators for Dauntless. Now for Darktide, of course, other people are decent. You know, I've got no judgment on the Darktide family because I have not personally experienced anything negative from them. So, you know, I have no judgment. But when it comes to Dauntless, there's only one channel that works, and that's mine. I can actually guarantee this because we've tested the results. Hey, Truffles. But yeah, a lot of people are just willing to lie to people just to make them weak so that they keep coming back to the content, because then they'll be like, oh, I'll help you. You know, I'm not like that. For me, it's like, if people want to watch me, they're going to watch me. I don't really give a flying fuck. Like, yo, if people are going to watch me, they're going to watch me. Like, nothing that I do is going to change that other than being a good person. And if I'm not a good person and I fuck up, then they have every reason to unsubscribe from me. And as soon as one authentic guy comes along, everybody's going to unsubscribe, because then they're going to realize I've been lying to them. So that's why I only focus on bringing the truth, no matter what the situation is. Truth, 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 nothing else. You know, if I can't do that, then I'm failing. And that's the me problem. Let's go. Yeah, it is pretty much Fortnite Monster Hunter, so you're not wrong. Okay, landing beacon time. Right? I love it. Epic Games is just a publisher, actually. Like, they may have contributed, but I don't know if they're actively involved in it. All I know is that Phoenix Labs is the world's worst development company. I am so glad that I never became a partner with them. You know, because their creators just openly lied about me and said I was the worst being, and they believed them. So, you know, their loss, my gain. Now I'm a Darktide partner. Right? I love the search staff for that. It's just so good at just denying people. It's like, nah. You guys don't get to do shit. You stay there doing what you're doing, you know? You don't get to move till I say you can move. I absolutely love it. It's awesome. Like, this is a tier 4 endless horde mission, dude. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's done. Nice. Come on. Mutie. Ooh. No. Would you mind? Really? Oh, wow. You just gotta yeet me like that? Why you gotta yeet me like that, bro? Homie just, like, threw me. Take your time, Lady Neo. Good to see you. Good to see you. Right? The end of this mission's pretty epic, huh? Oh.
Engaging war protocols.
Would you mind, Hound? That does make sense, though. But as long as the damage triggers even when out of bounds, I'm satisfied with that. Whee! Whee! Endless Horde tier 4 completed. Hello, Calda. What's up, man? Mission well done. We didn't find any scriptures, but fuck that. Nobody cares. Emperor's Gift. Wow, it's a piece of shit. But yeah, I love this Sith Lord build. It's just good. It's just good. Okay, guys, I gotta quickly... Now, you're gonna see the stream be blurry for a second, the game, because I'm shifting out of full screen mode just to do this. I'm gonna have to run some ads. The only reason I do this is so that we go higher in the algorithm. You guys don't have to watch the ads. You can go take a short bathroom break or whatever. If you do watch the ads, obviously it helps the channel and helps me make more content, so I hope you guys don't mind. I promise to apologize every single time I have to do this, but it's really just to get more attention for the channel and hopefully bring more people in. Listen, the Force Sword is good. Force Sword is epic, bro. Anyway, I do apologize for having to do that. But yeah, the Force Sword is so epic. It is so good. Oh, and FYI, when it comes to the ads, not everybody will get the ads. So if you don't get the ads, just don't panic or anything and just let, you know, enjoy the show. I'm just going to check out my curios for a second. Ow, all of this is shit. Typing the emoji removed all of his text. Oh, the poor man. What is the build? Well, you can look forward to the video later. I'll be doing a video on it, so yeah, look forward to it. Yeah, unfortunately, the good books are very important, but at the same time, meh. Meh. I have a lot of I need more plasteel. I'll try and search for more good books. Actually, you know what, guys? Let's save some time right now. Bear with me, okay? Bear with me. It resets every 1 hour, so you should check every 1 hour. You see, if you look down the bottom, oh shit, I can't show that. Down here, I hope you guys can see it. It says 50 minutes, so it'll re-roll every 50 minutes. So that is the way. That is the way. Ogryn, dude, Ogrins are strong, but I'm looking forward to playing all the classes. The next class I'm gonna play is Zealot, so that's what I'm gonna do first. After the Zealot, I'm gonna be doing the, excuse me, after the Zealot, I'll be handling the Veteran. Ogryn will be last because I'm just not a tanker. Yes and no, because let me just show you this, Nitro Warlord. Take a look at my items. I have personally crafted these. These all have 131 rating. I've got 3 legendaries and two purples, right? But my shop is like 300s. So it's just RNG, dude. It's just RNG. Of course, the highest level equip that you have equipped on you will push the shop rating, but at the end of the day, you gotta really use what's good. And you know, I've had stuff in the shop that's like even higher while I'm still using lower level gear, stuff like that. So, you know, I don't think too much about it. I haven't proven it, but yeah, that's what it seems to be, because the shop seems quite random. Like even if I equip a 419 weapon on reset, it just doesn't change anything for me, you know. Okay, why don't we actually record this video while we're also live on stream? All right, you guys ready? People, you guys have been asking about the build video. I'm gonna do it live and I'll do the editing later. All right, ladies and gents, welcome to another video by the Asian Robot. I'm actually filming this while I'm live on stream. Now you might see this very blurry thing here. Okay, this is what I've been doing to solve crashes as well. I play in full screen, but if I alt tab out to, for example, start a video recording, it'll become a blurry mess. Now you'll see everything be normal. Okay, people have been asking about my new Sith Lord build for the Psyker. What I'm gonna go through is the weapons that I'm using, the curios that I'm using, as well as the feats. Okay, so we're gonna start out with the loadout. The loadout is the key to this whole thing. I've been demonstrating it all day. My stream has actually seen me do a T4 endless horde mode with no problems. We didn't even go down once. And my audience, can you please confirm that for me? My audience is here with me right now. Can you guys please confirm that you didn't even see me go down during that thing? Well, I did once, but that was mostly due to getting swarmed and my whole team running off, but at least they came back for me. But other than that, there were no situations where I went down, other than that one inappropriate circumstance. But that is basically the whole thing, right? And if you want to utilize the proper method of playing the Psyker as a Sith Lord, what you're gonna need to start off with is a Force Sword. Okay, the Force Sword has some very important things. Number one, the push attack is a super knockdown. It is one of the best knockdowns in the game. In melee range, you can stop a horde from butt fucking you. So please stop the hordes, okay? The Surge Force Staff is your ranged CC. Many people will say that a Psyker is all about brain bursting. I believe that. And you know, my discussion with Mr. Robert R also really helped with my perspective on the Psyker, but I also realized that toward T4 onwards, lacking a hard CC can often get the team killed. Whereas if you have a hard CC, although you're not doing the most damage, you can really help your team. So the Surge Staff is still my choice for T4 and T5 because the hard CC really, really helps, especially if somebody is going Rambo. You can at least save their ass. So that's why I chose this over the Pregatus. Not to say that I haven't been testing the Pregatus, I have, but to be honest, it just made a lot more sense for me to use the Surge Staff. And I'll demonstrate why in the next video. Wayfarer Seal, okay, with toughness was what I chose. I chose another one with toughness, and I chose one with health. I realized that wounding was not really necessary, so I dropped that. In terms of feats, all right, well, I just went through that. Webadoo. So I basically used 2 toughness curios and 1 health curio. So 30% toughness is more than enough for me. And in terms of the feats for this particular build, what I utilize is Quietude. Now, I know a lot of people use Warp Absorption, but I found that in T4, I don't often kill enough with my Warp attacks. And if I'm focusing on killing with my Warp attacks, I am not really doing enough CC, you see? And what if you have to slash the enemy to kill them? All right, this doesn't help. But Quietude is always active as long as you're quelling your peril, right? And Inner Tranquility will help you build up less peril. Also very good for being able to use your Force Staff more. Psychic Communion, very useful for maintaining your warp charges. This extra damage bonus of 12% with 4 warp charges is too important, all right? Mind in Motion is the key to this whole build. Mind in Motion is the key to this whole build. Oh, don't worry, Webadoo. I don't mind talking while I'm shooting this video. I'm actually shooting a video live right now in front of a studio audience, right? Okay, Mind in Motion is the key to this whole build. Why? Because when you see the combat demonstration, which we're about to showcase, all right? And of course, with editing, I will not show the whole combat demonstration, but you'll see that it's so easy to quell your peril while moving and get to cover, get to safety. It's just, it is effective. Kinetic Shield was my previous choice, but here's the problem. I found out that T4, T5, right? You're under a lot of pressure. And honestly, if I'm slowly quelling and trying to move to cover, I'm going to get butt fucked. All right, that's going to be my favorite word this entire video, butt fucked. And you do not want to get butt fucked by heretics. Okay, it's against the Emperor's laws or something like that. So Mind in Motion is the key to this whole thing. You want to use Mind in Motion because that allows you to quell, dodge actively, easy. Kinetic Flare. Now, it's a choice between Warp Battery and Kinetic Flare. T4 onwards, I tend to prefer Kinetic Flare. Why? The extra brain burst can be helpful, especially when you're dealing with a horde. All right. Kinetic Barrage is my last choice because, honest to God, when you've got 2 bulwarks bearing down on you, use your ult and burst those bulwarks fast. That's the only way to save your fucking team. Or you've got a Reaper that's about to literally gun your entire team down. This is where Kinetic Barrage comes in. It is too important. It is literally what an ultimate is supposed to be. All right. Okay. Let's get into a T4 mission. We're just going to quick play because it doesn't matter whether it's Endless Hordes or whatever. And of course, when this full video is released, it'll be edited, so it won't be the whole thing. But yes, it is time to freak some butts, guys. Like I said, sorry, you're going to see it blurry for a second just because I'm alt tabbing. Okay, I'm back in now. Let's go. Like I said, this whole thing in front of a live audience. So we're going to see it all happen right now. Let's go. Are you guys ready to cry? Wow. I came right into the situation. Okay. So, first things first. We need to stun the Tox Flamer. Now. Oh, man. We've got a lot to do. Okay. I'm gonna utilize Mind in Motion and just let this whole thing happen. Now I don't know why my poor Psyker is in such a situation, but it is what it is, and whoop. Okay, Mind in Motion, active quelling. Remember that. This is what you want to do. Focus up and just keep brain bursting. Okay, don't stop, don't stop. That's 1,000 damage a pop. Don't stop, don't stop. No drop, no drop. Don't be afraid to go to 100. Reduce your peril. Go. Rapid fire brain bursts. Don't forget to vault obstacles. Kinetic barrage, Austin Taylor. Kinetic barrage is how I'm doing it fast. Alright, easy enough. Now back into combat.
Engaging more protocols.
Whew. Do you mind, Mutie? Hmm? Do you mind? Get out of my way. Now, active dodging is very important with this build, because if you do not active dodge, you are going to get butt freaked. And we do not want to get butt freaked. Okay, oh my god. Oh, got tossed right into the situation. Endless hordes ain't so good. Now, you don't want to be alone, so please, please, please find your team. Now, here is where things are going to get a bit freaky. Alright, you have to, in situations where you've got a horde, use your force push. Use your force push to consistently stun everybody. Okay? Oh, crap. Ugh, damn it. Okay, I'll have to get footage in a different time, because what happens is that if people die and they go off, you see, this is one of the things that you don't want to see with T4. I'll re-record this and we'll get the footage done proper. But I don't think this Ogren's going to be able to last by himself, because he's the only one that's left. Don't move aside from your team. Like, we were able to help them against the Beast of Nurgle, but as you can see, that did not go well. Also, my character started off already wounded. So I'm going to try another quick play match. Hang on. I'll stop this recording and I'll get the footage again. Okay. I'm not going to leave the mission. I still want my rewards. But we'll see whether this Ogren can do it. The shop should be fixed. Please do send a bug report in the forums if the shop is still empty, because in the last patch they're supposed to have fixed that. Supposed to, but I don't know if they did. As far as I've never had the shop issue, so I do sincerely apologize if I'm unable to give you guys any real information on that. Oh yes. Ogren, are you okay? Oh, he went down. He charged in and tried to save us, I guess. Contract progress not being tracked. I am very unsure about that. This other dude is like, no, he didn't try. Why are you mad at the Ogren, bro? You're the one that died because you're a fucking zealot that decided to run off. This is the one thing which I hate about zealots, all right? They always think that they're good at the game. Look, bro, it's your Psyker that's stunning everything for you. Calm down. All you're supposed to do is hit them. That's it. Your job is just to be my hammer. I am your king. You see, remember, as a Psyker, do one thing. Always remember that you are the absolute king. My contract progress has been tracking, so I've got no issues like with that, unfortunately. So yeah, my contract progress is tracking. If you're having a bug where it's not tracking, please report it on the bug forums. That's the best advice I can give you as a partner, as a Darktide partner. We're gonna go into another heresy mission, so I'm gonna re-record the footage. Hey there, guys. Second recording of the T4 footage. You will not see it via the editing, but basically what happened, and this is just me being honest with everybody because my entire audience saw it, I'm not gonna lie. I literally went into a mission where these guys were dying against the Beast of Nurgle, so I helped them out, but the Zealot ran off and died, so yeah. No, the Zealot brings a lot to the team, Umibozu. So if you brought him to level to 30, he brings a lot to the team. He brings DPS. The Zealot is a melee DPS. Please remember that. Okay? That is your job. That is your role. Dude, why is my character starting off like half dead? Like, yo. Oh my god. Like this, did this guy literally just charge off on his own? I'm gonna end that. Sorry, we're gonna re-record. We'll have to re-record as many times as it takes because this is not a fair test of the build. Starting off at half hit points is not a fair test of the build. Okay, give me a second. Why is this done in this way? Sorry, my Explorer is being weird. Show me details. Yes, thank you. 56-second recording right there. Okay, doing it over. I mean, the Zealot brings the Flamer and the Thunder Hammer, the big hammer. That's so useful. Like, as far as I can tell, that is so useful. I love it. I absolutely love it. And honestly, it is great. Okay, one more time. Let's try for some luck. You're gonna see it go blurry for 1 second because we're gonna try getting to a Heresy T4. All right, we're quick playing a Heresy level T4 and trying to get some good footage for my Sith Lord build. So once again, if you guys see the editing, it's because unfortunately in the last 2 times that I hit the quick play, I ended up in a match literally stuck with half hit points and the team was already falling apart. So hopefully this time around, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into a T4 and wait for teammates. Yes, unfortunately, charging up your heavy swing Nitro Warlord is usually the struggling point for a Zealot, so that is why it is important to bring the CC to help him out, so he can charge it up and just go ham. You see, that's what the Zealot brings to the table. He is the melee DPS, but you must help your frontline. As a Psyker, your job is to help others. Don't be a moron. If you're playing this game because of ego, you want to be the top tier damage dealer, go play a veteran, go get yourself in Akatran Last Gun, and then you can go be the top DPS. But you're still going to rely on the Psyker. I'm not so sure about the Zealot talents. That's, like I said, that's the next character I'm going to focus on, but I haven't really seen much of him yet. All I know is that they swing hard, and I help them swing. Okay, so we're now going into a T4 mission. Don't worry, all of this will be cut out in editing, and you guys will see it all, you know, roll together. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna sit and wait until somebody comes into the T4. So yeah, I'm just gonna let the recording run, but we'll wait until somebody actually comes into T4 before starting. Because you know, I've been screwed over by so many people that I don't want to be screwed over. Yeah, I don't want to screw others over in the same way. Worst case scenario, I'll probably just go back to my own stream and take the footage from the T4 Endless Horde run that we did, where we had no Ogryn and we still owned. But yeah, we'll just wait until some human being, humming bean shows up. There's a lot of screwing truffles because unfortunately a lot of players in this game are selfish, or they really think that they know what they're doing, which look, I would like to say it's true, but unfortunately many people don't know what they're doing, and they go into, because almost every T4 mission is Endless Horde these days. I don't know why. I have not seen a normal T4 mission for like days now. Every time I quick play, I just get shoved into Endless Horde, and it is dangerous. Yes, people get very kill hungry, and that's a problem. You can be hungry for kills, but work with your team. That's the thing that's most important. And unfortunately, as the Psyker, you know, we normally have to be the babysitter. Like, you've seen in the previous missions, I'm literally the guy that's like, okay, I'm in this situation, what am I doing? You know? You have to be the babysitter. You have to be the guy that's like, okay, listen, I'll sacrifice so that everybody else can survive. That's true, A-Heart. Like, this is why I feel like if you want to achievement hunt, good for you. Okay, here's a thumbs up. All right, let me Simba your forehead and you can go to be an achievement hunter. Just stay the fuck away from my games. Stay the fuck away from my games. Okay, you do your Simba thing. I'll do mine. Now, ladies and gents, we have to pray. Oceania region, come on, T4 player. I pray to thee, God Emperor, send me a T4 player. Like, literally send me anyone here because I promise I will take care of them and lead them to victory. Right? They just take the team out of teamwork and just go straight to work. Except that it doesn't work, you know, in most situations. Which is the sad thing. But again, you know, it's not that bad. Like, there's good, there's bad, you know? And I think that for me at least... Ooh, excuse me. One of the things that I try to focus on at least is the fact that, you know, I can do what is necessary to help the team. You know, I may not be the best at anything. I might be more of a jack of all trades, but at the very least, I can do a few things to help. Yeah, it's actually much more important. Exactly, Askawane. You don't really need stats to show like who did the most because quite frankly, I think those stat boards are actually going to embarrass some of these people. Like they're actually going to realize that, oh shit, the Psyker stunned this many. You know, it should show more than DPS. It should show stuns, everything. The scoreboard is unimportant. You're right. What matters is did you finish the mission and how many times did you go down? The only thing they need to show is who died the most and who took the most damage. I want to know that because you're the burden. Right? Oh shit, we're not getting a T4 player. Damn it.
We're doomed.
Okay, let's try progressing a bit. See if anything happens. You know, have you noticed that I try to get footage for you guys? I try to show you guys something. As soon as I'm hitting the record button, there's like literally nobody. Or I get the janky people that haven't yet learned how to function. FYI, it is possible to actually do this. You can start brain bursting right from here.
Major eliminated.
This bridge will hold as long as we've ammo for the tanks. Right, you need to cross the bridge, reach the market, and splice into the auto scheduler.
Are we prepared for what lies ahead? I hope.
Oh no!
Big beauty's dead.
Like honestly, I'm just so saddened that players aren't willing to attempt T4 anymore. Because like I think they get screwed over by randos so much that they're afraid to get into T4. Which shouldn't be the case. Okay, let's leave. Well, I'll keep trying, guys. I'll keep trying until I can get an actual team so I can get good footage for you guys. This is the pain of being a creator, but it doesn't matter. That is my job. I will find good footage for you. Don't mind the slight pixelation. I'm just alt-tabbing so I can check stuff. They have friends that aren't great at the game and get carried. When we played Vermintide 2, they would always get down on themselves for never getting any top scores, so I could tell it made it less fun. I guess so. I mean, to be honest, why would you worry about top scores? All right, no problem, Truffles. Thank you for coming, by the way. My brother, he attends even while he's at work. Such a good dude. But yes, I can understand the difficulty for people because, you know, you wanna perform well, but sometimes scoreboards just make it hard to do so, and I can totally understand that. I really can. Yes, like the stream, guys. Every time you do, an angel will get their wings or something like that. I don't know. The Omnisire will protect you. Yeah, I understand. A lot of people don't play T4s with randos, but it's possible. It's possible. Earlier, you guys saw me do the T4, endless horde, full rando team. It's possible, but people just need to learn that. Look, it's not the cultural difference, and I like to use. Hey, we got one. Okay, let's start recording footage. Okay. But yeah, look, the thing is, right? A lot of people, they need to understand that T4 is not that hard. You just need to work with people and be willing to at least understand that, look, it's not the worst situation. But yeah. I don't have, well, I mean, okay, I do have a reliable set of friends, but I choose to play with randoms because for me as a content creator, I need to ensure that everything works with randos, you see? Yes, I've already reported that issue, Helen Raju, so I have absolutely told the dev team about it. I don't know why.
Oh, we get to see all the nice places. Watch where you're walking.
I hope you're gone before they blast the system.
Zone Mortalis, that's what this is. A place where soldiers come to die.
You'll need to reach the streets. An ascender is your best bet.
It is time to bring
Yes, it is a bug. It is a bug. And I've been screaming to the dev team about that. Because, dude, people haven't even learned how to handle Endless Horde T3. You telling me they gotta do Endless Horde T4? Bruh. It gets bad, man.
Oh, that's a good shot!
Alien surprise coming in. That's a hound.
No more hound!
Engaging focus fire. It's unusually foul. Big deal.
Stun specials, easy peasy.
Kill that bragging bomber!
Got him.
Threat managed. Bomber dead. Focus fire. Aye.
Lost in 220 combat stunts! Lost in 220 engaged! Taking a shot! We're surrounded!
Hey, we got another player. Great.
Dropper!
Oh,
Droppers, go!
okay. Time to switch.
Hostiles are sounding.
Can't miss, won't miss.
Whoa, Jesus Christ. This is what happens, I guess. Okay.
They've got me.
Okay. My advice for Endless Horde mode, guys, is don't panic. Panic is your worst enemy. If you panic and there's a horde coming in, right? You need to basically take a step back and focus on just slowly CCing them down. All right, don't panic like those guys did. Rush forward, and then you're in a bad position. Group up. Okay, and this is just advice that I'm gonna tell you. Like I said, I will keep hitting T4 until I get you good footage for this build. But what you need to do is always take it slow. Take it slow. Don't panic. If you panic, you're gonna end up like that because you're not doing your job. You know, you're not doing your job, especially because right now all the T4s are stuck as endless horde. It is possible to do. I've cleared them, but yeah. Well, it's also the fact that some people don't know what they're supposed to do in a given situation. Like they really genuinely start panicking, and panic is your worst enemy. Never do that, you know, because you have to trust your teammates. If you don't trust them to cover for you and you don't bunch up, everybody's just gonna die alone. Oh, failed joining server, error code. Okay. Come on. Give me a T4 here. We can do it.
We've got a high value target down in the turret.
Oh, there's already a person here. Okay.
Stations are buzz with heretic activity, so it's a good bet you should be looking there.
Max.
Going through the sewers,
Max.
find your way
Don't
out
even
to
touch
the
T4 until you've got
target.
maxed out
Don't
gear.
let me down.
I would say your gear has to be at least 400 score for T4. That is the minimum. Because all of the T4s are stuck as endless horde.
Losing a lot of blood!
I suggest you heal. We've neutralized the hound. Hey! Stop letting the side die.
I knew I could rely on you, soldier.
Sword surprise coming up.
Oh wow, these guys are already screwed as soon as they got here.
You've endured worse, I'm sure. Easy, easy. It hurts.
All right. Assuming this guy knows what he's doing.
Restoring's not exactly a work of art these days. Probably never was.
Much better.
We got the ranger!
This is what I mean by trusting your teammates. Yes, I moved forward, but they're trusting me to CC these guys as well.
I am one with the wall.
And as long as you trust your teammates, no problem. I think this will be good footage. All right. We're all a little screwy. Not exactly off to the best start, but
The Ranger is delivered to judgment.
this I like. Now this is the situation that's fun. Okay, time to show off the Sith Lord build and what it can do. Whoa, Megu took a lot of damage already though. Like, yo, Megu.
I almost forgot myself.
Beauty would not have forgotten you. Trust
Up, dog. Are you okay, bro?
Pulling the wall.
forward.
Precision fire!
No more target trapper.
God damn the number of gunners over there.
Veteran down! Recommend reprisals!
Woo-wee.
While I reload!
Please note that the Psyker is surviving that.
It's
It
fading!
does look awesome, doesn't it, River Archer? Please note that the Psyker is the one surviving. Okay, this is why the Sith Lord build is important. Thank you for the dono, River Archer. I'll wrap the whole crowd a little while later.
Yes! Yes! Load me with gunner! I may not endure this.
Ooh.
Ammo crate! It's going to rupture! The abomination is no more!
Whoa.
Mania makes for far tactics, Zealot. My youth. Nothing more. Bomber is down!
I really need a better force sword. Once I have one, they will all die. If only we could find a medipack. Oh, the bot got replaced, thank the Emperor.
Look at the legs on that hab! Ingenious!
The Governor.
Get up, priest.
They've killed the zealot! An Imperial Guard commissar, guided by protocols other than fear, I wonder.
I can see how dishing out summary executions could give someone a bad rap. I would prefer not to guess on the connoisseur's voice.
Engaging war protocols! Sniper!
Ready and kill shots. Range is done. Be judged.
Abomination neutralized!
Please notice it's not the Psyker dying. Yeah, ladies and gents? You can see who else is dying. This is why I say this build works. You might have to babysit, but you will be the king. You are their savior. You are the Omnissiah. Never forget that.
Reaching into the wall! Sniper! Healing balm for you, roughneck.
Hold on, hold on.
I'm obliged to aid you, fanatic.
Come on, get up.
Thank you.
Heal.
Station! Stairs, that way!
Just what I needed. Hey, grenade!
Ammo!
You're the attender. Hopefully it still works.
Reaper! Initiating crowd control!
There we go. This is the force push. This is the... There we go. In case you get into a bad situation, you can do something like that. But what you don't want to do is separate from your team. I knew that would happen. Oh my god.
The dog is neutralized. Excessive force authorized. Success. Dead trapper. Hostile sniper. Ammo.
I have need of your holy wrath, Guardian.
I am in your debt.
They're coming for you. Send them to hell.
Not all to pieces.
Emperor, guide my aim! Neutralize that gunner! Scab stunner! Trapper down! Aim! Stand fast, children! It's nearby!
Never thought the zealot had it in him. See the strength.
See, zealots like to go up front, which is great, but you've got no one to back you up. Don't do that. Very, very bad move right there. Okay, now he's hunkered down. Good. Now we can really start doing it.
Initiating crowd control!
Identify specials. Start killing.
Pray for me when I'm...
My idea, zealot, please. Please. Okay. If you have to go into melee because your zealot is in need of babysitting, use your force sword. Okay? You may have to sacrifice a bit of damage, but that's okay. Just CC. Just focus on CC. Oh, crap. Wow.
Fighting to be done!
Wow, thrown off the map.
How they fall before the power
Ah.
of faith!
Truly, we are blessed with his might.
Okay, well that's interesting to see. I didn't know that could happen. But it looks like the zealot's actually finally getting into it. Well, let's see how they handle it without me.
What's all that about then?
See, the Toxburster, very dangerous. That's the problem.
The greater the dawn, the greater the opportunity to bring his holy light! Scab gunner! Bring out your hymnals, pilgrims!
Pilgrims! A sniper!
Okay, they did that.
Song!
Wasn't so long ago that I was living around here. Let the past stay where it is.
Where are they relative to me? Oh, damn, quite far off. They're gonna have to last without me. Eviscerator's got great cleaving power. I have no doubt about that. But that Poxburster was bullshit. Like, if they're gonna have throw off the maps, like, it shouldn't be able to insta-kill you.
I shall smite you!
Good. Oh wow, DC as well. Okay, see you later, Lady Neo. but 'tis okay. Thankfully, with the power of editing, we can solve all this in the end footage. Okay, coming back. That's the first crash I've had like this entire time. Although I believe it's because I'm trying to record while also streaming. Probably shouldn't have done that, but at the same time, meh. Getting back in now. Now, I'm gonna hope that this spawns me with the team instead. Like that'll kind of be cheesy, but it'll be one way of surviving without them having to rescue me. I've always actually wanted to test this, so. The crashing has been rough, but they are working on it. Just know that they are working on it at least. Just double checking that. Yeah, okay, good. Had to double check for a second. Yes, reconnect. Exactly. Like, I feel that, you know, I'm okay with the Poxburster dealing a lot of damage if it gets to you, but it should not fling you off the map because it's a bit illegal to pick up a kill like that. Like, no, that's not exactly fair.
Go in through the sewers, find your way up to the streets, execute the target, don't let me down.
There are miles to go before we rest.
Expect to see you, shall it? Help me up!
Ah, they failed it. I knew they would fail without me. Like, you guys saw the difference. When I was babysitting, they were all okay. No babysitter? GG. Never mind, we try again. Oh yeah, no, I've seen that happen, A-Heart. It happens so funnily. It happens so funny. Like, it is quite wild. But first, if you guys haven't heard me rap yet, all right, maybe I'll try and get the T4 footage a bit later. But if you guys haven't heard me rap, I'm gonna rap for you guys right now. So for those of you that don't know, River Archer does know because he's been a fan for a long time, but I'm actually a rapper as well. Here's some of my music, all right? This is a short one, but I hope y'all enjoyed. River, thank you so much for the lovely dono. Okay, you're gonna see the game be blurry for a second while I rap this, but you know, I'm sure you don't mind the blur. All right, here we go. This is a track of mine called Whirlwind Boy. Let my words be the words of pain. Twisted, drowned by the fault of rain. Got me trapped in my own brain. Caught my demons so I never want to change. Stuck on the drugs 'cause I'm just insane. Everybody hates what I became. No one likes me 'cause I paved my own path in my own way. Fuck all the haters, yeah, just get dunked. Closet fans who get so pumped. Showing up to everything I make. Yeah, y'all know that the anger's fake. Why gotta be that you can't relate? Is my life more than you can take? Wishing that you could live this shit, but you would live it if you were lit. 16 hours, yeah, grind all day. Passion is when your work is play. Never run out of things to write, 'cause every song is a mental fight. Trapped in a box that I don't like. Self-hate is now internalized. Whirlwind got me spinning inside. Wishing I could sleep just like I died. Wishing I could sleep forever, yeah. Wishing I could sleep forever, yeah. Let my words be the words of pain. Twisted, drowned by the fault of rain. Got me trapped in my own brain. Caught my demons so I never want to change. Stuck on the drugs 'cause I'm just insane. Everybody hates what I became. No one likes me 'cause I paved my own path in my own way. Fuck all the haters, yeah, just get dunked. Closet fans who get so pumped. Showing up to everything I make. Yeah, y'all know that the anger's fake. Why gotta be that you can't relate? Is my life more than you can take? Wishing that you could live this shit, but you would live it if you were lit. 16 hours, yeah, I grind all day. Passion is when your work is play. Never run out of things to write, 'cause every song is a mental fight. Trapped in a box that I don't like. Self-hate is now internalized. Whirlwind got me spinning inside. Wishing I could sleep just like I died. Wishing I could sleep forever, yeah. Wishing I could sleep forever. That's one of my raps, actually. Well, whenever somebody donos, I rap. So that is one of my songs, Whirlwind Boy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, let me reattempt killing, but I shouldn't have crashed if I was in full screen mode. Weird. Something went wrong somewhere. And now I'm just gonna reattempt the T4 again. Because no matter how many times we fail, I gotta go for it, you know? I'm sure that eventually I'll find the people that actually know what they're doing. So, try again. Record.
We've got a high-value target down in the turret.
All right, looks like there's a human here. He is... Is he a Psyker? Based on that collar?
Go in through the sewers.
Should be.
Find your way up to the streets. Execute the target. Don't let me down.
Anyway, River Archer, thank you again for the dono. Let's go.
You can't find the enforcer station from down here, so you'll have to find an ascender.
Show no weakness.
No, he's a zealot.
No
Nice.
fear. Show no hesitation.
Yeah, crashes are unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Now, let's see whether or not I have to babysit these guys. We shall test. Oh, Mr. Quietus.
Such power!
Wow.
Such power! Payback! Can't do this without me! Worthless, ungrateful sap! Careful, roughneck!
Oh, man. Yeah, like actually after the most recent patch, there were a lot of crashes, which is true, So, I see that Mr. Quiet is here. You see, the problem is that a lot of people that go into T4, they're not ready for it. That's the only downside. So, you know, I will wait until it is just right, and then we'll go from there. All right, ladies and... Okay, wait. I'm just making sure that this is the correct footage. I don't want to delete the wrong one. We try again. I will try until I get a decent team so I can get the good footage, no matter how long it takes. But at the same time, I guess it serves as a great way of showing people what people are doing wrong. Although, yes, you can be as kill hungry as you want. The second, because all the T4s are endless horde, either you're prepped for it or you're not. Oh, wow, this is a really good trauma staff. Oh, wow. This Pergatus is nice. I'm taking that. Yeah, criticals based on current peril. Hello, hold the phone. I want that. Give me those bad boys. My old trauma staff, not as good. Old trauma staff. New trauma staff. Goodbye, old trauma staff. Doesn't matter. Even if it can't crit, I'ma take it. I will take it. Because you never know, they might change that in future. A lot of people don't like the trauma staff, and I can understand that. My dream team is anyone that knows how to play the game. Especially T4 Endless Horde. It's nuts. It's a, you know what, since we're all stuck with nothing but T4s, we have no choice. We'll have to survive, guys. We'll just have to survive. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down, YouTube. Yeah, right? Yes, I can reload my staff. I know, right? It's so sad, though. Like, so I just can't wait to re-roll the blessings. Like, once we get that, it's gonna be awesome. Why? Okay. Heresy. Come on. Why is it like not even giving me a heresy match? Okay. That's some next level of weird. Okay, we got an Ogren now. Let's go, let's go. This might be the one run that succeeds, guys. Maybe. We'll see. Yo! Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Got him. Bruh, I'm trying to brain burst for you. I'll get the sniper for you if you get down here and do your thing. Well, at least this guy's brave enough. Ammo.
Resupply your ammo.
There we go. Phew.
I'll make
Yeah, stream is doing well, man. I'm just glad to see people interested in it. I'm so stoked.
Oh, something
Stream
to
it all,
look
huh?
forward to.
Pardon? Oh, okay. Can I need 30 minutes, 20 minutes or so.
One-way trip coming up.
Sorry, guys. I've got a little something to handle for the family, so
Engaging warp protocols.
I'll try and finish this ASAP. Oh Lord.
Requesting relief.
The Gandalf staff? Which one is that? Ah.
You can rip their arm right off. They keep fighting. Press it.
Like, they told me it was gonna be 3 o'clock, not now. So I can't leave my work. They know that as well as I do. So, oh, lovely beast and Nurgle. This is gonna be beautiful. Oh, Plague Augury. Phew, it's not a beast. All right, we can dig that. You know, my force push is supposed to be able to stagger that thing. But no worries. So, what do you do when you find yourself isolated from your team? This. Use your knockdowns. That's how you get out of a bad situation.
Did you apply Medicaid? Engaging warp protocols.
Compliments of the god. I've got you. Clogging hearts dead. Ready back. Work as a team. Oh yeah, that looks dead set, don't it?
Insalubrious as it may be. Isn't it impressive?
Let's all get in, flank him. Beauty. Big beauty. Carcass has been hit.
Reflected back up.
Got that gunner.
Gonna try and get these guys from a distance.
Warp you sanctioned.
Is it base?
Gunner.
Oh, still
Visual
heretic.
on a sniper.
Got the scab gunner. Oh, the shockwaves? That is the trauma staff, yeah. It's not heresy to want to play that. Like, that's a great staff if you know how to use it well. I'm just not good with it. Like, I acknowledge that there are some people who will just have like different staffs, different ways of playing, and that's totally okay. That's what gaming is about, you know, having different ideas and being able to utilize them well.
Medicaid station.
I am in your debt.
Excessive force authorized. Thunder! Shooting!
Oh, crap. Yep, this is where it gets bad.
Do not be scared, little comrades. I am heretics in cover.
Warp you sanctioned!
Really?
This is ammunition, Slab. Remember?
Hmm.
You're the offender. Hopefully it still works.
This is why I take care of the bursters myself.
Grenade. Yes, I like these.
Might be a bit too overpowered, because then you'd have like very little risk, you know, which I think is a bit not so good. Because like difficulty wise, right, it is supposed to be difficult, so unfortunately we've got no options on that.
Scab gunner.
Reaching the Imperium!
A merciful strike.
Shit, who took it?
Sniper.
Come over,
Oh,
girl. We
sick.
need you.
Nope, nope.
Allow me to assist, brute.
Don't touch, don't hurt. Stay vigilant, pilgrims. His light shines upon us.
My god, this is moronic.
The fanatic seems to be his
Please always group with your team. If you do not group with your team, that is a bad situation. And thus you see the problem. Hmm?
Magnificent Emperor, judge this damned soul.
Ah, crap. That was no good. Go get him. Come on, get Castinus up.
Protocol requires you help!
Initiating crowd control!
Now you need me, Shouty.
Alright, pretty bad
I
situation.
hoped the Emperor's angels would grace us with their might, but it
What?
seems that Thomas' fate lies in
Oh, what the hell?
The Inquisitor reckons
Well, at least there's a Medicae up here.
for now. You got a problem with that? I don't want to hear it.
Test me, God Emperor. I am ready. My gratitude. I need Medicaid. Take the skulls. Next way. Big man, you need ammo. Gunner!
excessive force authorized! Emperor, guide me! Please! Please!
Finally, a worthy strike. Scab gunner.
They really need the brain burst to prioritize specials. Like, if it's really designed for special killing, then I would appreciate it if they actually like prioritize specials when I utilize it.
Ammo.
That music. Who's coming? Beast of Nurgle. Okay.
Initiating crowd control!
Coming with the stuns.
Against both our instincts, Zealot. Allow me.
Finish me.
Here we go. Shit.
This looks bad. Feels worse. Oh, would you get a lung full of that? Real wake-up call, ain't it? Got me some ammo!
We gotta go rescue Quittus. I knew that would happen.
Watch out for the hound! Got the hound!
Okay.
Shots, flamers! We have food in this market. Healing here, boss. Guns empty, reloading. Storm, flag.
That's the enforcer station. Target's inside.
Oh.
I'm knocked down!
Did that guy seriously run off?
In the strongest possible terms! Help!
Wait! Lay down! Healing here, big man.
Neutralize that gunner!
Kinda busy here.
Get it out of my head!
Need ammo. Lovely. I needed more ammo.
Okay, guys, I really gotta go, unfortunately. I'm gonna go handle my family stuff, so sorry about this, guys. Like I said, they didn't tell me what's happening now. I'm gonna get these guys up, and then I've gotta go. So, thank you guys so much. I'm so sorry that the show is ending early. But I appreciate all of you guys, so I will catch you all next time. I'll get the footage later on in the afternoon, okay? Thank you, guys. I'm gonna go head off right now. So sorry about this. Like I said, normally I don't like my work interrupted, but unfortunately, family situation. They're calling me right now. Okay. If you guys got any questions about the Psykers, comment on YouTube anytime. I answer 24 hours. This evening, I'll be streaming on Twitch, okay? So if you guys want to catch me on Twitch this evening, that's all you got to do. I'll put up my link real quick and then I will dip. Okay, thank you again so much. You guys have been a wonderful audience. Again, so sorry about the interruption. I will